I have some Jenga pieces from a game we received from a work gift. And I just want to use them up because we're not going to play them. So to continue, we are making, I believe it's going to be a welcome to our home. I've wood glued 2 blocks together. And I'm working on the burlap part. I'm testing wood glue on the burlap edges just to make sure they don't fray any more than I've already frayed them. I just pulled out a thread. One of the recommendations was to sew a straight edge down, but because of all the lint burlap makes, I don't want to do that to my machine. Plus I have plenty of wood glue. It says it's supposed to dry natural, so that should be good. And 1 for each. And somehow I'm going to incorporate letters or pictures. I haven't really figured that part out yet, but just wait and see. Here's my row of blocks. And I'm going to do a welcome home. And this is going to be the burlap size. My test piece of burlap with wood glue to keep the edges from fraying. It seems to be working, drawing a nice natural color. So I'm going to do that, but my burlap square is going to just be a little bit smaller. I have my 11 squares of burlap all glued on the edges. So that's done. I didn't want you guys to have to endure me doing that. It was a little messy. Used a stick, but then I also used my fingers. Ended up putting glue on a little cover I found and just kind of painted it on. And it's drawing pretty natural as it advertised. So now I'm going to apply it to my wood blocks and go from there. And yes, I am watching an old movie. I love old movies, so I put that on in the background. Might be a little disturbing to some, but it's called Getting Away with Murder. So, and now it's the escape from prison scene. Good stuff. All right, so I got my layout. I'm going to glue these on. And like Tim just expressed to me, that this is something I'm having fun with. This is something that brings me joy and happiness, calmness. And down the road, I want to look at and say, hey, how did I do that? Or what was my tip or trick that I used that, gosh, I don't remember. But it's going to be fun to have these videos as corny legacy, I guess. So here's the layout. So next is going to be glue, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with my letters. More to come. My current progress is I have made letters, used some cardboard, and I am going to cut up some old shirts for the colors. I've settled on my letter color. It's going to be plaid and recycled from a shirt. I've got my brown bear, and I think I might try to do the O's in the gray, just something to break it up. So here goes, letters and plaid and some gray. Okay, so the cardboard letters are glued to the fabric I'm using. So I'm going to let the glue dry and I will then cut it out. Okay, I have my letters glued and now it's time to cut them out. And then I'll start with an O since that should be pretty quick and easy. I just thought it'd be interesting to have O's a different color. So, debating on if I cut out the center circle like a typical O or I might do something different. So I'm going to keep cutting away. Okay, we have another step down. Letters are cut out with the fabric, and here we go. Sage helped me with the C, but I think all in all, it's going to be fun. Next is gluing letters to the burlap, and then we'll do the final touch of welcome home on the box. Okay, next stage is gluing welcome home. Got my handy dandy glue gun. I'm at my hot glue gun station and I am gluing letters onto the blocks. All right. All right, this is how it's going to sit for the next 24 hours. Get the wood glue to sit, but otherwise it's glued down. Can't wait. Hi. 24 hours later, and there's my completed project. Welcome home. And on top is nice little storage space.